Hi guys, Michael Luckadoo here. So I've been building homes for most of my adult life, and a few years ago I noticed I was having more and more people reach out to me looking for ways to get into a new home for less money. So I went to the drawing board to design a new home that was energy efficient, easy to build, and was affordable for most people. The idea was to create a house that people could build themselves as owner builders. So today I want to show you an in-depth look at what that home looks like finished. Even if you decide that you don't want this particular home exactly the way it's built, you may get a few ideas for your future dream home.
We finished this house in 2020. Obviously, costs have gone up since then, but I want to share with you our actual costs to give you a starting point for planning. The labor material cost for the structure from footings through to final paint was $165,000. Now, that was our cost for the home itself, not including things like land, driveway, utility connections, permits, and grading, things of that nature. The costs of these items will vary quite a bit based on where you are building. Again, the 165,000 was for the house itself. And the cool thing is, because the house was easy to build, it only took 3.5 months from start to finish. In other words, we had all the exterior finishes buttoned up and the interior painted and cleaned within a 3.5 month time frame. So we went with the craftsman look to the front elevation of the house with a single car garage so that it would fit narrow lots. You can see that we've got a vinyl shake on there to keep costs down, but also make a nice look to it with some screw-on stones. Really easy to apply that stone, so anyone could do it if you wanted to take that on yourself. So it's about half, maybe a little bit less than half of regular stone installation masonry stone. We put that 1x6 trim around the windows. Those windows are along the basement stairs going down to the basement there. You'll see those inside, which kind of lights up the stairway. It's kind of nice. We used a dark siding. It's called Nightfall from a company called Provia. So it's a nice looking thick vinyl siding that won't warp as easily as some of the thinner models of siding. Got a couple of egress windows for the basement there that allow us to, in the future, we're going to finish that basement and allow egress for basement bedrooms. You need those for a basement bedroom to have egress in case of fire. That gable window up at the top there on both the front and the back lights up the storage in the attic. We'll show you in a little bit here. Again, the sides of the house and the front, we use that 1x6 around the windows to kind of make it pop a little bit. You can see that air conditioner is for the whole house. I mean, it's tiny. The house is very energy efficient, and that air conditioner is sized appropriately for the energy efficiency and the size of the home. Package delivery door on the porch here that's got a Wi-Fi enabled lock from Kwikset that you can basically unlock and lock from anywhere. So you can have your delivery guy come in, unlock it, or you can unlock it, leave it unlocked for him, drop your packages off, and then just lock it after he leaves, or he can lock it when he leaves. So it's really a nice feature so you don't have your packages delivered. Depending on where you live, that can be a problem. So let's head back inside, guys. I really like this little foyer off of the front entry door, kind of, to isolate that entrance from the rest of the house. And you've got that big coat closet there where you can leave shoes and whatever else, coats and whatever else you want to put in there, raincoats or hats and gloves, whatever you have, depending on where you live. We've run a luxury vinyl plank throughout this house. You'll see throughout, just because it's waterproof, you can easily keep it cleaned, and it's nice, nice feature. You just put some rugs down, whatever you might have. Obviously, it's cheaper to go with carpet if you want to do that. We decided just to go with the, that luxury vinyl plank, they call it. Now here's the kitchen. Let's take one last look back through at that transom above that glass front door. Plenty of light coming in there through that front door, which I really like. And then again, that dropped crown molding is a really nice feature with kind of that accent lighting. Kind of makes a little bit nicer look to that foyer. In the kitchen here, tried to make as much use as we could and storage out of a smaller space. We've got quartz countertops. Those are quite a bit more expensive than granite, so you could save some money by going with a granite. The undermount sink there and a hands-free faucet. We got 36-inch cabinets. Now, this whole first floor of this house has 9-foot tall ceilings, which makes the space feel bigger. We've got 2 large pantries in this place, and pantry is the best way to cheapest way to add storage. This is 12 inches deep, this pantry here that's got 5 shelves. Lots of space for like all kinds of canned goods and things. You'll be able to find things, they're not too deep in those shelves. So you'll see cereal boxes and whatever else you have in there in canned goods. Now this is what I call the Costco pantry because you got all the big stuff. You can put a little small appliances in there and toaster ovens and anything from Costco fits into this second pantry here. So you've got 2 in this kitchen. You got quite a bit of, for a smaller kitchen. We tucked the refrigerator in there, so it looks like it's built in. We pulled that cabinet out above it. We stuck the microwave above the range there, and we did a slide-in freestanding range there that's got more of a custom look with the controls on the front of it there. Crown, double 2-piece crown on top with an accent lighting above those cabinets, which makes for a nice look. We also installed LED lights under the cabinets. Really easy to do, really affordable. The lighting, I think, was $20 under those cabinets, and the 2 outlets. So the outlets were very easy to install. Again, hands-free faucet, which is really nice when you're trying to, clean your food and not want to touch the faucet itself. There's a dishwasher here that's really quiet. It's got the hidden controls, which makes it look a little more custom and a little cleaner to the kitchen. We got a couple of columns here off of the kitchen dining area that kind of frame up that piece of artwork there, and you can put a credenza under there or whatever to store things. I really like this open kitchen to family room concept for gathering and entertaining. That's a 10-foot long bar top there in the kitchen, which is really nice for 4 or 5 bar stools in there for people to pull up and eat breakfast or serve drinks to. And then we tucked this wine chiller down below there that's really nice. I think it holds like 50 something drinks. That top shelf there you can use for regular soft drinks if you want, or just wine, whatever you want to do. Really nice, and I like the extra space available there. You've got the pendant lights above that bar. And then let's take a look here real quick toward the guest bath, which is right off the main area there of the kitchen in the main area, so that when you're entertaining guests, they can use this guest bath and not have to go into the master bathroom. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house for the first floor, and then I'll show you in the basement how we've got it set up to add another 2 bedrooms and another full bath. So you could make this into 4 bedrooms and 3 baths and be right around 1,800 to 2,000 square feet, something like that. But the first floor, main floor, is 1,119 square feet, so it's a little bit smaller footprint, but it's really nice and efficient in the build. There's that luxury vinyl plank. I love this lighted mirror in this guest bath and the granite countertops, and we got some Moen fixtures there with the undermount sink. We got soft close doors on all of the cabinets and drawers, which is really nice. Keeps things nice and quiet. Let's take a look across the way here. This is the linen closet just outside of the bathroom, and between there and the hallway and the guest bedroom. Nice deep linen closet for all kinds of different storage there. And then let's take a look into the guest bedroom here. Now this is a smaller bedroom, but it really works pretty well for a bed and a couple pieces of furniture. Put a light in there that's also could be good for you could put a ceiling fan, a lighted ceiling fan if you wanted to. There's also a switched outlet in this room. You've got a big side egress window there to the side of the house, and then the big bypass doors, we call them, for that closet. It's a huge closet as well. So those are kind of nice, and those are actually pretty affordable to install. I like those 2-panel doors. They're kind of a craftsman look with those square handle sets on the swing doors. Those are really nice. You can see the awning from the front of the house from the inside there, which I really like. Very efficient. Those windows, those are low E glass with argon, so this is a very efficient house with that kind of glass with it. So you can see that dining room light up above there. It's just kind of still up high so nobody hits their head on it. There's plenty of light in this house. There's, you got the 3 big windows on that rear wall and the door to the backyard with light in it coming through it, and that half light glass. And then again, those windows over the basement stairs are really nice as well. So there's plenty of light in there, especially when you consider it's, it's a 9-foot ceiling, which normally standard height is 8 feet. So it feels like a bigger house than it actually is. So yeah, it's got a big feel to it, even though it's not huge. And then that wall on the other side there, next to the master bedroom's got the where your big TV will go. There's a huge space there for it. So there's the stairs to the basement. And again, it's the basement stairs go down 9 feet because there's a 9-foot basement wall down there. I'll show you that when we get down there. I love those 2 windows, just kind of splashing light into that family room there. So let's go into the master. You can see the programmable thermostat on the right there for a setback, so you can turn that down when you leave. And at night, you got 2 big windows on the back wall of the master bedroom, luxury vinyl plank again there, and then a side egress window as well for that master bedroom. Ceiling light, which you could also add a lighted ceiling fan if you'd like to do that as well. But this master bedroom, it looks small from this video, but it actually lives very well with a good sized bed. You can fit a king in there if you would like. And you got a little hallway here that goes back to the master bath, and there's a walk-in closet here off of that area. Big, good-sized closet with plenty of space for hanging and shelving. And you could also do custom built-ins in here as well. We just wanted to keep it somewhat affordable to begin with. And then heading into the master bath here, you can see we use that large format tile for the shower, marble look to it. And then again, soft close cabinet doors and drawers. Again, a granite countertop with widespread faucet from Moen, and then the mirror there with I love these sconces for the lighting for the mirror there. That's a much better way to go. Any of you photographers out there know that you want the light to be in front, not from above or below. It makes you look better, So you can see here again Moen fixtures in there. We were going to install a frameless shower door in here that we haven't done yet, but a glass shower door there. We've got whisper quiet fans in these bathrooms that are very energy efficient as well. When you turn them on, you can hardly hear them, and they're on their own switch, so you can turn them on and off without, separately from the light. I like that kind of aviation fan there. And then here's the access to that huge attic space above the house, which is almost 580 square feet. So when you pull those stairs down, we located it so it would be out of the way of any furniture. You could put this access pretty much anywhere. So if you didn't want it in the family room, you could move it, but it makes it easy. But when you get up into this attic space with, we put regular decking under there, and this space is huge for all of, whatever storage you might have, or for a workshop. Like I said, we put those 2 windows at the ends of the gables to light it up naturally for during the day. It's about a 6-foot head height in the middle, so there's plenty of space here to move around and do what you want to do. We've got 3 lights up there, a smoke detector, and then we also added an outlet in case you wanted to, like I said, use it as a workshop up there as well. So yeah, this is a great space up here. It's 580 square feet. It's very efficient to do this, to add this when you're building a new house. So it's something you might want to consider even if you don't build this house, to add that. Those pieces of insulation there, we lay those down over the opening once we shut it down for, when we're not going back up there. That's basically an R40, those sandwiched insulation pieces there. So it really helps keep the cold air out. I want to show you guys the access to the basement. That door going to the outside lines up with the basement stairs, and it's a straight shot going down those stairs, which I don't know if you guys ever tried to get like furniture down to a basement. It can be really challenging if there's a turn in the stairway. In this case, it goes straight down, so you can get things right down into that basement, whether it's long pieces of trim, for the base molding or whatever it might be, or whatever. It's easy to get down there. Now, again, we've used a 9-foot ceiling, or I should say a 9-foot tall basement wall here. So get a lot of space. So this is going to feel like the upstairs once we get it finished. We've got a 200 amp electrical service, so we can add pretty much anything we want. A car charger in the future, finished basement down here. You got a sump pump on this basement, a high efficiency, 95% efficient furnace, natural gas, and then we've got 2x10 floor joists at 16 inches on center. We doubled every other one, so it's it's a stiffer floor system than code, just because I don't like that when you can feel the floor moving when you walk along it there. You got a sink there, a laundry sink in case you want to clean things out and you don't want to do it upstairs. You can see the water meter there where the water line comes into this particular house. We've kind of kept all the mechanicals in one spot in this basement, so that the main area to the the left of that beam, the other side of the furnace, could be finished. And then there's a full bath here. There's a rough-in plumbing underneath the slab for a shower and a tub, and then you can see the floor there. Right, here's the shower rough in there, drain rough in, so that when we go to finish that, it's really easy to do. We can pull that piece off of there and just connect the drain there. So yeah, we laid this basement out so it would be easy to finish in the future, right? So all the mechanicals on that left side of that beam, the opposite side of the furnace, there's nothing below the bottom of the floor joist. We've got the radon pipe and the radon passive radon mitigation system in here, so that radon gas will flow up through the roof without worrying about it. You can see the ductwork. We tried to keep the trunk lines, those main trunk lines, on this side of the beam, that main beam that runs the full length of the basement. So again, we wouldn't have bulkheads on the main area of that basement. It's going to be nice and clean, that ceiling. So there's basically going to be 2 bedrooms on either side of that beam, and two egress windows there allow us to do that. So like I said, that'll make it a 4-bedroom. You can see that beam that runs the full length of the basement. This is really the most efficient way to build this house. We split the main area, to carry the load of those floor joists, and it's the most efficient way to build this thing. We used Versalams instead of steel here. Some people will use steel for the basement beams, but we wanted something that was accessible to everybody. Some places don't have steel available to them. In this case, we do. We're going to create storage under that. There's a closet going in under those stairs to use that for storage when the basement's finished. And then obviously that bathroom's roughed in right by. There's a toilet rough in there, and then there'll be a vanity as well. So yeah, this thing has been laid out very easily. There's a fresh air intake there for the furnace, because this house was built so crazy tight. We wanted to make sure we brought fresh air into the furnace, the cold air return, to feed the house with fresh air, and that will automatically come on and off as need be.
So I know some of you are looking for an affordable way to build a new home. This house is one option for getting a quality home at a reasonable price. Even if you're looking for a different house design, hopefully we've given you some ideas here for your new dream home. That's about it for today, guys. This is Michael with Open Book Build. Thanks for watching.